So in this video I'll be showing you why I do not preload games. So the night before the release of Final Fantasy Windows Edition, I wanted to preload it as an experiment to see if it's actually faster to preload. And hopefully from this video you guys can see why you probably shouldn't preload. The game just got released, so I started unpacking it. And first, most of you guys that don't know, unpacking means you're basically unzipping it. And it's probably decrypting it or uncrypting it, whatever the word is, right? So basically, this game is what? 70 to 80 gigs when I downloaded it. So realistically, you need double the space for the game. So I needed 150 at least, right? Because it's extracting the game again. You've already got the files, and then you're basically unpacking it onto your drive, so that you need double the space really. And for me, yeah, that's a big problem on my M.2 SSD, which was only about 200 gig. And now here, I decided to get rid of the preloaded files, right? I had to manually do this by going into the Steam apps folder and some file called depotash or something like that, where it held the files, and I had to delete them manually just to make the space back up, because it didn't do it after I uninstalled the preloaded files. It did not get rid of them. It's claimed it did, but it didn't. It still took up the space, so I had to manually get rid of them. And here I decided to download the game manually again after the release time, and now it's telling me I've got 2 hours to wait. Now I did this because I didn't have enough space to unpack it. Now the main reason I think people might preload is, like, let's say you went to work and you left your PC on and you want it to download the game as soon as it's out. It should automatically download it as long as you got internet connection and Steam's open. That's a very good reason for preload. And another good reason is, let's say you're in an area with rubbish connection and you've already downloaded the preloaded files or whatever. You don't want to start downloading the game when everyone else is doing it on the same server, or else you're gonna have a terrible time with your internet speed. So I guess that's another good reason for preloads. But I'm wondering, does unpacking use your internet? That's what I'm not sure about. Is it actually just downloading the files again? Because that's what it kind of feels like now. But my instincts is telling me that it is just basically unzipping them and decrypting it, so your computer is able to read it, or Steam's able to read it, whatever. So hopefully this video shows you why you probably shouldn't preload.